1904, Neil deGrasse Tyson reveals a shocking truth. Magpies have a higher brain-to-body ratio than humans, reshaping how we view intelligence.
Only among mammals. The magpie has a higher brain-to-body weight ratio than humans do, as do all other mid-sized birds, like crows, owls, eagles. All I can tell you is any animal that we have ever got to study in more detail than we previously did has shown to be more intelligent than we ever gave it credit for being. Yeah. You know who has the biggest brain-to-body weight ratio of any creature on Earth?
Who?
Some species of ants.
Really?
15% of their body weight is their brain. And it's kind of obvious. Some of them, like the whole front section is their head.
Right.
The best pictures that we have of the early universe is that our universe isn't unique, isn't alone, that there are many universes. We call it a multiverse. And that at any instant in time, in kind of a cosmic super time, there's always a universe being born. So that multiverse might be infinite and eternal.
Wow. So the space is traveling too far for the light to reach us. So
too fast.
Space is too fast.
Could reality itself be just one version among countless others?
So we could say, logically in that picture, that the reason the universe looks like the way it does is because we're here to measure it.
That is the mind blower of mind blowers.
Good.
And, we did witness something while we were flying in our jets, but, we were doing it we witnessed it in the context of our just everyday flying and our missions. So, kind of practically speaking, it's like going from an analog TV essentially to like an OLED. It's, a digital modern tool compared to more of like an analog classical radar that has more limited range and has less ability to track multiple targets and things of that nature. So just generally speaking, we would expect to see, more objects if there were any out there, or smaller objects, but there shouldn't have been any objects out there.
And so how far offshore are you when this is all going down?
We would see them being flat too. We'd see them perfectly stationary up there, regardless of the wind. Oh gosh, I mean, at altitude you can have anywhere up to 100, 120 knots of airspeed. It's about 130, 140 miles.
So they're completely stationary with 140 mile an hour wind. How would something do that?
And he described it. He described it just as a black or dark gray cube, and that cube was inside of a clear translucent sphere. And essentially the apex or the corners of that cube, best he could tell, were touching that inside of that sphere.